Go back in the library.
Okay, we are now here on day 3 of the convention, and we are here in front of the Capitol at the 9/11 Truth protest.
Fast forward
and later
again
on
to
there will
Gulf
be
War
an
I,
anti-war protest here
by
later on in the day.
Nurse in a Kuwaiti hospital.
First, I have it. If anything else, we have an interview here.
Iraqi soldiers were ripping
what is your name? Where are you from, and why are you here?
Incubators.
My name is Lindsay.
Dashing their
I'm
brains
from California,
out on the cold marble
and I'm here for the convention.
It turned out
why are
that
you
this
here
supposed
at the protest right now?
was actually the
I want to hear what they had to say. In order to have a good debate with them, I have to know what their policies are first.
Okay. And what do you think, as of what you've heard of right now, what do you think they have to say? What's your view on it?
There's a lot of guessing, a lot of, we think this may happen, like they're talking about something that hasn't even happened yet. They're claiming that there's going to be terrorist attacks on Disneyland and malls and stuff, and they haven't even happened yet, and they claim it's an inside job. I don't see why Americans would kill own Americans.
About half of the left says we're crazy conspiracy theorists. Even imagine that this war, like all those other wars, might have been launched on lies.
Now, if you care, can you
wait a minute.
Let it out on who you are supporting in this Republican election?
I'm going for McCain.
McCain, and can you give
we all know that
answer why you're voting for McCain?
Well, he's pro-military. In September 22nd, I'm going to be joining the Marines. I go to boot camp. So my family, my brother, my dad, my grandpa, all my uncles, military, all Marines. And McCain, I'm not McCain, Obama is trying to break the military down. He's not pro-military. I don't like his healthcare plan at all. I think it's socialism going into communism.
When they tell us
now, obviously, are African-American, yes. Now, I want to know what's your take on the African-American that's supporting Obama. If they're supporting Obama on issues, or are they supporting Obama just because he is an African-American?
What they have now told us.
Well, if you look at statistics, a lot of African-Americans are
about what happened to Building 7.
Poor, I guess you could say, not politically correct, but
to be skeptical.
Very, poor.
Statistically speaking.
Yeah, statistically speaking.
We can't have peace without truth.
They like his health care plan, and a lot of them are just supporting him just because he's African-American as well. I've talked to kids at my school, because I just graduated from high school, and we had a debate, and I was like, so why do you support him? Like, oh, because he's black. Any other reasons? No, not really.
Now, did you also get the same reaction with the females for Hillary Clinton?
By revealing the truth.
Yes, a lot of feminists, just because she's female. But right now, McCain has a female, his roommate,
Sarah, in the sense that it was broadcast all over the world with
Vice President.
the most spectacular,
Sarah Palin.
emotionally affecting video footage. If we can expose the truth about
from the beginning of 2008 election, when we had, was it 11 candidates running for Republican president? Was you support McCain at first, and if not, who was you supporting?
For war.
I did actually support McCain at first.
Inoculate the world.
Was there any other candidate you're leaning toward other than McCain?
Because we're not the only one that does
let's say if McCain was not, let's say if he gave up at the beginning, and you have the other 10 who also
occupants of the White House.
There was
rose to power.
What's his name? He was also another Republican.
A KGB
Mitt Romney.
Mitt Romney. There you go.
Okay. Now, we're from Texas, and the only candidate that was running from Texas was Congressman Ron Paul. Can we get your view on Congressman Ron Paul?
I'm going to be honest, I don't know too much about him.
About false flag operations.
Do you have any questions?
If it's okay, I have a couple of questions.
Everybody does it.
You just told us you're going into the Marines, and I want to commend you for taking a stand for your country. And I was just wondering if you'd ever heard the name Smedley Butler.
No, sir.
Well, see, he was the most decorated American in the history of our planet.
Oh, actually, yes, I have heard of him. Sorry.
He was the Major General of the Marine. And I was wondering, if before you go into the Marines, I'm asking you as a personal favor, if you would go on the internet and research, because he was Major General of the Marines. He went from infantry foot soldier in World War I to Major General in World War II. And now, as a Marine, and he was the leading commander, he's the most decorated man in our American history, yet there's not a footnote of him next to Audie Murphy or Sergeant York, the common names that almost every American knows. And would you please research him?
I would, most definitely.
Major General Smedley Butler. One last question for me. America has a form of government. What form of government is America created on?
Democracy.
for obvious reasons.
Okay, have you heard the Pledge of Allegiance?
Yes.
And to the blank for which it stands.
To God.
Bullies,
No, to the. I pledge allegiance to the flag and to the blank for which it stands.
United States of America.
Pledge allegiance to the
the Republic.
That's right.
Republic, sorry.
That's right.
I was thinking-
So you see, we are a republic. We are not a democracy. And my question is, do you know the difference between a republic and a democracy?
300 billion barrels of oil.
I like the Republicans with the
No, not parties.
democracy. Well, from what I learned in high school is where everybody's involvement, where you have the right to vote.
Future wars.
I would ask that. I think it's interesting that here you've just graduated from high school, you live in this country, yet you haven't been taught what the actual form of government you live under. Don't you find that interesting?
Since you told us what a democracy is, can you tell us what a republic is?
Its resources.
Could you tell me?
Well, that's our goal. We're hoping you'll be concerned with the fact that you live in a form of government that you've never been told about, that you've been conditioned. Excuse my choice of words there. That you've been educated to believe that you live in a democracy. Do you not find that concerning that the people who are responsible for giving us education are not telling us our own form of government? Do you
I do actually.
So our only hope is, I would love to tell you what a republic is, but then be my opinion of what a republic is. I'm hoping that, like Smedley Butler, you will go out, that you're concerned enough about yourself and your country to find out why you haven't been educated that A, you're in a republic, or B, what a republic even is. So that's my only hope.
And I got another. Can you tell me on what your view, what's the difference between a Democrat and a Republican?
As a powerful force for evil.
There is no right or wrong answer.
For me, a Democrat is a socialist.
A way to get at the deepest truths of the human heart.
To me, they're trying to. I strongly support their left right to war plans. Trying to make our military stronger. I mean, weaker. I strongly support that.
And what's a Republican?
A
In an attempt to bring together people from the
somebody
three
that's
major
about the economy.
monotheistic traditions.
Like they say, Obama says he's for the people.
At
But
least
the stronger
look
economy we
at
have, the
what
better
might
it
have
is for
happened
the
on
people.
9/11.
That's what I
How it
think.
may have been used to
Now
start
those are
a
legitimate
war of
answers, and yes,
civilizations
Democrats are socialists.
against
Democrats are
the Islamic world,
communists. There are some
Muslims.
out there, and Republicans are conservative, and Republicans are what was the other
major religious
stronger
leaders
economy.
willing to join with that
But
struggle.
this is the answer I will
David
give you.
Griffin, the dean of
The
9/11
actual
studies,
definition
is a
what
theologian
the
as well
actual
as a
difference between a
philosopher.
Republican and Democrat is
And there are a
this. All
number
you
of
have to
other
look it up in a
people,
dictionary. A Democrat is
joined
somebody who
in this
advocates
effort
and supports a
to
democracy,
root out
and a Republican
across
is
the
someone
boundaries
who
of religious
advocates and
communities
supports a republic.
in quest
That is the difference
for
between a
the
Republican
truth
and a Democrat.
that
That is the answer I will
brings
give
peace.
you. Everything else that he
Now, trying to bring
has
together
asked,
Christians,
I do
Jews,
ask you to
and
do your
Muslims
research, please.
for
I will.
anything
Most definitely.
is
Well,
not
you're young and
conducive to the
intelligent.
past.
You'll be able to form the correct opinion.
As long as we're not
Thank you
trying
very much
to,
for allowing us to interview
debate
today.
about
Thank you.
For all the people out there watching it
What
on
is
YouTube and saying, my
the,
goodness, this
one
girl is as pretty as she is
religion?
smart. Do you have a MySpace or
Instead, we're trying
Facebook
to
page?
talk
Yes,
about
Would
things
you
that we
mind
have
sharing
in
it with
common.
YouTube so
And
that...
much of
Okay,
the
my
religions
MySpace
we have in
is
common includes a reverence for truth and peace.
/M
I think we should
Lindsay
be able to do it.
LINDSAYM.
And I'm always
Thank you very
happy
much
when
today.
more
Thanks for the interview.